teach a technical course at the intersection of computer science, in particular algorithm theory and economics. The students learn to model strategic situations by using formal mathematical tools and to design algorithms to find solutions that describe how rational players should behave. It is an advanced course providing tools recently discovered in scientific literature. My goal is to encourage students to autonomously face a scientific problem in terms of studying the properties and the nature of the problem, analyzing the pertinent state of the art, designing an algorithm to solve the problem, and evaluate the empiric performance of the problem. In this process, team working is crucial. In particular, task identification, task assignment, collaboration, leadership, conflict resolution are of paramount importance. In my course, I propose scientific challenges in which the students are required to face simplified, open scientific problems.
Hello, my name is Maria FERRERO. I'm assistant professor at the University of Montpellier, where I teach design thinking and agile methods in management to the students of international sales strategy and marketing intelligence. I decided to use active learning in my courses and pedagogy because I believe it's the best way to learn new skills. I also think that traditional methods of teaching, such as master lectures, are not preparing enough our students for the job market. They need to learn practical new skills before they enter their career. There are mainly 5 soft skills that I want them to learn through my course: creativity, communication, leadership, dealing with failure, and teamwork. I believe that these skills are crucial for any student entering the professional life, but are especially important for sales and international managers. My course is on design thinking and agility, so I follow 2 different approaches: problem-based and design thinking activities. Using these 2 approaches in my classroom allows me better to understand their strengths and how can they be transferred into the management field.
The course Forschung zur Nachhaltigkeit, which translates to Research on Sustainability, is an e-learning course which has been designed at the Chair for Sustainable Management. It is open to students from all over Germany who are interested in the subject. The course aims to achieve the following objectives: to give students the possibility to adopt a research-oriented attitude, identifying and refining an own research interest in the wide-ranging field of sustainability, and guiding students along the way, thus using a purely digital format. Therefore, video has been utilized in order to give students a possibility for a summarizing reflection on their own learning process, starting with developing interest in certain topics and ending with the formulation of a scientific research question. The soft skills which are tackled in this course are communication and content creation. Additionally, the methodical skill of producing and editing a scientific screencast is trained. Because the course is purely based on e-learning, students need to structure their working processes themselves. Concluding the work in this course with a video poses the challenge to reflect on their own course of awareness throughout the course and depicting such thoughts in a coherent manner.
Since 2007, I teach in the Department of Science of Nutrition at Campus Biomedico University in Rome, a course addressed to first-year students called Teaching and Communication Methodologies. The course is chosen by students on a voluntary basis. It is among the optional courses that they can select, and normally in a year, more than 100 students attend it. The original idea of the course was to equip students with those skills that they need in order to successfully enter the job market. A research carried out by Flynn and his colleagues in 2012 has identified the ideal skills of food scientists and technologists in Europe. Of the over 3,300 skill ideas provided, the most desired skill overall was communication, followed by problem solving and demonstrating positive attitudes and behavior. The data presented in this article suggest that improvements in food scientist training, particularly the acquisition of soft skills, will improve Europe's food workforce, since these are the skills that employers most desire. This is why in this course students learn how to present themselves and their ideas effectively, how to work in group, how to prepare and conduct an effective presentation, how to ask and answer questions during debates. The course is also aimed at stimulating their critical thinking through the analysis of food advertising, or the capacity to search scientific literature in order to check issues related with fake news in science of nutrition. In order to develop these skills, it is very important to design activities that foster active learning. The course is mainly based on interactive lessons, exercises, role-playing, problem-based and project-based learning.